Got a heads up on a Nintendo eShop game as well. This is on physical as well if you can find it. I think Limited Run Games did a run of this. And this is Wallachia, Reign of Dracula. It's also on Steam, PlayStation 4, and so in PC. And so this is a fun kind of 2D style Castlevania game, Castlevania clone-ish. And it follows the story of Vlad the Impaler. I don't know how historically accurate it is, but it kind of takes a different take on Dracula. And yeah, I wanted to show this. This was a blind buy. I didn't see any video of this game. I just kind of saw that it was kind of a Castlevania-like game and purchased this. This is a recent addition to the Nintendo eShop. $14.99. It is cheaper on Steam. I thought that was interesting and typically the case. And so on Steam it's $10. And it does have some professional actors in this, so voice actors, as well as a pretty good soundtrack. I like the introduction. It just quickly goes over, here's the gameplay style. You don't have to go through some huge tutorial. Kind of reminiscent of like a Neo Geo introduction to gameplay. Very arcadey. I like the animation. I like the graphics. And you know, this is the type of game I think is a perfect fit for the Nintendo Switch. This nice 2D scrolling game. These are the types of games I typically like to play. And you know, there's 7 stages. There's a bunch of mini games and unlockables, and there's some crossover with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, I do believe. And so I like that as well. This is a pretty fun game, and I like what I've played so far. And you know, for people that want to collect on physical, or you just want to play something like Castlevania, maybe you're tired of playing Castlevania, kind of reminds me graphic style a little bit of Castlevania, Super Castlevania 4. And so yeah, and I like this so far. So here's the intro. Just going to show you pretty much the first stage. There's 7 stages. Like the artwork, and yeah, if you played games like this, if you played this one before, definitely in the comments below let me know. I'm trying to figure out the mechanics here. So your main weapon is arrow, and you can, I do believe, remap the controls, which I didn't here. I'm still kind of figuring that out. And so there's power-ups. You get, you can summon your friends, some spirits, and a wolf, and yeah, so far not bad. Always want to give a shout out to you know, an indie company offering a game. There's so many games that come out on different platforms, and these types of games often get overlooked. And there's a double jump, by the way, and there's so many releases that, you know, often these get kind of overlooked. You know, easy to perish. You have a life bar, and it's pretty easy to die. If you die, you start at the beginning of the level, so it's pretty challenging too. So if people looking for a challenge, I think this one's up there. There's some difficulty settings. I'm playing on normal. I could have played on easy maybe to show you more of the stage, but you know, I don't want to ruin it for people. Just want to introduce people to this game and say, heads up, hey, this might be something worth checking out. So yeah, kind of figuring out the jumping mechanics better. You have a sword where you can deflect shots, and you can kill people with it. It's not just to deflect shots. You can maneuver your shots if you're standing still, holding the left button, the L button, and you can angle shots in 8 directions. By the way, if you haven't already, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, clicking the bell, as it helps me out. And thank you so much. Doing 3 videos a week typically, and covering all sorts of things: indie games, homebrew, video game discussions, and a whole lot more. And really enjoying the content that I've been doing recently, and really just kind of really focusing on things that I'm most passionate about. And this one, I saw this on the eShop and said, you know what, why not? $14.99, supporting an indie company, why not? So once you get to a sub-stage, I forgot to mention this earlier, you do continue right where you left off there. But if you die all 3 lives, then you start back at the beginning of the stage. That's tough. So it is a tough one. I wanted to show the music here. Fairly challenging game. I like you have unlimited arrow shots too. I think that's helpful. And then you have specialty arrows as well, keeping those for boss fights. Pirate ship you gotta take out here. Yeah, you have to start from the beginning if you die continually. I'm not going to show that. So I'm back here. Oh! Let's try this again. Nice music. Large sprites too. It definitely has that. I don't know. I think it has like more of a 32-bit look than 16-bit. It's pretty crisp for 16-bit. More to me like more of a 32-bit Castlevania. Though I did mention earlier it was kind of Super Nintendo, Super Castlevania 4, but I don't know. Maybe more 32-bit Castlevania 2D. Symphony of the Night. Just avoiding this pirate ship here. Cannonballs. Little sub boss. Then you got the good old fun of like a Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts game. Double jump is helpful. There's power-ups galore, and so it looks like I'm 5 away from being able to summon a helper. I think that's what they call it in this game. Your character sprite is fairly large, so you're going to be shot by many things. You have to be able to dodge and maneuver. It takes a little bit to get used to. I'm not used to these gameplay mechanics with having an arrow as an initial weapon and then sword as a secondary. I'm sure I could have mapped it. That's really kind of tripping me up playing this. But yeah, I know Pixel Heart overseas was offering a physical. I know Amazon at least was offering it through, I think, limited run. There is a physical release of this. Very cool. This would be a fun one to play near Halloween. I might do another video showing some Halloween pics. Nice that this is $10 on Steam. I definitely, if I had a Steam Deck, and it's been out for a couple years on Steam, at least 3. So that's nice too. The nice thing about Steam Deck is it gets indie stuff like this way ahead of other platforms. But it's nice to see it on Switch now, though you do have to pay $5 more, which I find that can be frustrating sometimes. Always, if you have both Steam Deck and Switch, definitely checking those Steam sales. But the normal price is $10 that I saw. Very cool. Forgetting to do the charge shots because enemies are coming so fast. Oh. I have a feeling a boss is coming up. Oh, I didn't. In my previous game, I did get a key. I don't have a key there. That would have been helpful right there. Wonder what it was. Alright, well, I'll have to go probably fight a boss. So I don't have enough for a helper. 2 away. Yep.
What have we here?
Okay. I want to thank everybody for viewing this. If you like what you see, consider hitting the like and subscribe button and clicking the bell as I'm uploading every week. Folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is Mortal John Hancock. Thank you so much for viewing this, and you take care as I perish.